Coffee, the beloved beverage that jumpstarts our mornings, usually conjures images of plantations and roasting beans. But what if we told you some of the most exclusive coffees take a rather, shall we say, unconventional route? We're talking about coffee that's been digested and naturally fermented in the digestive tracts of animals like civet cats and elephants. Yes, you read that right. These beans, once excreted, are cleaned and roasted to produce some of the most expensive coffees in the world. This unusual method of coffee production might seem strange at first, but it results in a flavor profile unlike any other. The digestive systems of these animals act as unique fermentation chambers, imparting distinctive notes to the beans. The enzymes and acids present in their guts break down certain coffee compounds, resulting in a smoother, less bitter cup. This process, combined with the careful selection of ripe coffee cherries by the animals, creates a uniquely luxurious coffee experience. The most famous example of animal-processed coffee is Kopi Luwak, made using Asian palm civets. These cat-like creatures have a discerning palate for ripe coffee cherries. They consume the fruit, digesting the outer pulp, but leaving the inner bean intact. The beans then undergo a fermentation process inside the civet's digestive tract, acquiring their distinctive flavor profile. Similarly, elephants in Thailand play a role in producing black ivory coffee. The elephants consume coffee cherries along with their regular diet. The beans then travel through the elephant's digestive system, where they are exposed to various enzymes and bacteria over a period of 15 to 70 hours. This extended fermentation process, combined with the elephant's other dietary components, contributes to black ivory coffee's unique flavor profile, often described as earthy, chocolatey, and fruity. The journey from animal dropping to your cup is a meticulous one. First, the coffee beans, still encased in their parchment layer, are collected. This involves locating and gathering the animal droppings, which can be a labor-intensive process. The collected droppings are then cleaned and washed thoroughly to remove any remaining fruit pulp or fecal matter. The cleaned beans are then sun-dried, much like traditional coffee beans. Once dry, the beans are roasted to perfection, highlighting their unique flavor profiles developed during the fermentation process. The roasting process requires a skilled touch, as the beans are more porous and delicate due to the fermentation process. Finally, the roasted beans are ground and brewed, ready to be enjoyed as a truly unique and luxurious coffee experience. The high price tag associated with these coffees is due to their rarity and the labor-intensive production process. However, the demand for such exotic coffees has raised concerns about ethical sourcing and animal welfare. There have been instances of civets and elephants being caged and force-fed coffee cherries, a practice that goes against ethical and sustainable principles. It's crucial to ensure that any animal-processed coffee we consume is sourced from farms that prioritize the well-being of their animals, providing them with ample space, a varied diet, and freedom from exploitation. Thankfully, there are alternatives to animal-processed coffees that offer similarly complex and intriguing flavor profiles. One such alternative is biodynamic farming, where coffee is grown using specific ecological methods that enhance soil fertility and biodiversity. Another alternative is anaerobic fermentation, a controlled process that mimics the conditions within an animal's gut, resulting in coffee with similarly complex and fruity notes. These alternatives provide coffee lovers with delicious and ethical options that don't rely on animal digestion.